It's okay to disagree or criticize Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex,
It's okay
but
to disagree with Meghan, Harry, or Archewell, guys. You're not going to agree with everything they do, so expressing disagreement or criticism is just fine. How you do that with anyone or anything is important. Now, people are upset that, well, Archewell didn't put in the letter that they were pulling funding because of the mural. Well, if you read Miss Najib's letter responding to Archewell, she mentioned a lot of stuff in there that the letter didn't say. The letter was pretty concise about hate speech and things of that nature. They didn't actually say what the speech was that she said, but she stated calling out genocide and all of that stuff was what she felt that it was. The letter didn't say that though. I'm assuming, and other people are assuming, it's the line from C to that line. I'm sorry, I can't remember it currently. That some people find anti-Semitic. The letter also mentions hateful propaganda. That could have been the mural. I don't know. But the truth is that, well, they didn't say it was the mural, so they're liars. So because their public statement to everyone else included the mural, now it's problematic. But the truth is that how are you just gonna, well, they didn't do it in the right order that you felt, or they didn't say it to her the way you wanted them to say it to her, or maybe they did. I don't know. But to call them liars is really far. And not only that, just because someone doesn't say it specifically in a letter to you, that hey, putting a swastika um, and Star of David, combining them, is not okay with our charity. It's still, they still co-signed that, and to just say, well, they didn't say it, so it must not have mattered. It's still there, guys. You can't act like that part doesn't exist because they didn't specifically say it in the letter to her. Just like her response letter said a lot more stuff that their letter just didn't say, but you believe her and you love it and you're like, yeah, get them. And I think her letter is truthful for her, but they didn't talk about her calling out genocide as being the hateful language, but she is. So is she a liar now? Do you see how you're playing one side? And that's problematic. That's problematic language. And to say that, oh, they're silencing Muslim women. Guys, they support 11 other Muslim charities for women, a part of their Welcome Project. They also support the World Central Kitchen in helping them feed people in Gaza and Israel. Like, you can't just say, oh no, this is Harry and Meghan who are being performative. And no, they're not being performative. They've just decided to pull funding from this group of Muslim women. Charity, because they feel as though some of the things the founder has said or even co-signed on is not part of their values, which is fine. But let's not say, oh, they're lying and they're performative and they're trying to silence Muslim women. And as Miss Najib said, silencing women of color, like that's just not true. No one's silencing you. Our organization can't co-sign certain things you're saying and choose not to co-sign it. And just like it was your choice to say them, it's our choice to put our money where we see our values are fit. And that's okay. It's called freedom of speech for both. You can do as you will and you can say what you want. But sometimes there's consequences to that for people who are funding some of your endeavors. That's how it works. Even if you still want Harry and Meghan to take a strong stance on Palestine, I think that's really what this is about. You want Meghan and Harry to take a strong stance, and they haven't. And that's okay that you want them to do that. But you can't say, well, I feel like they should, and since they haven't, they're pro-Israel. At no point have they come out as pro-Israel or Zionists. So yeah, if you disagree with this move by Harry and Meghan, that's okay, and you can verbalize that. But calling them liars and saying, well, they didn't say this or that this way, and this was wrong, and then you have to do the same for Miss Najib, who said a lot more in her statement and accused them of a lot more that they actually didn't say. That's just my take.